Finding the part, the whole, and the percent, part 3. When we're solving these problems where we're looking for the part, the whole, or the percent, we know that they're going to give us some of the information and we'll have to look for some of it. The top line we're going to be using to say that that is the part. The bottom line will be the whole. So, or the total amount. This says Abigail went to her local zoo that featured 36 monkey exhibits. If the zoo features 40 exhibits in total, we know that 40 is the total amount or the whole number of exhibits, and the monkey exhibits are just a part. We'll put those numbers across from part and whole. Our question is then, what percent of the zoo's exhibits features monkeys? So we know that the 100 always goes on the bottom because it's always the whole. So we're looking for the percent that goes right there. So we can do this a variety of ways. Remember, we said that butterfly method always works. If we multiply 36 times 100, that gives us 3,600. Divide by 40. 40 doesn't go into 3, it doesn't go into 6, but it does go into 360. It will go in 9 times. 9 times 0 is 0. 9 times 4 is 36. Subtract, bring down, and be sure and put your 0 on top. It would be 90 out of 100, or 90% of the zoo's exhibits features monkeys. You could also Tybo 36 divided by 40. You've got 9/10, which is also equal to 90%. Tybo will work when you have a fraction. It will help you find the decimal and then find the percent. Butterfly method always works. In this problem, we don't have a box, but it's very easy to draw your own box. We can label it part and whole, and then we can put our information in. At a local department store, shirts are typically priced at $20. And we think, is that the total amount or the part? That is the total that the shirts cost, so that is your whole. Due to a special, the shirts are reduced to 60%, and the 60 goes here because it's part, and your 100 goes here because it's whole. How much are the shirts right now? They are 60% of 20, so we have to figure that out. Several ways we can do this. We can simplify this fraction by saying 6 divided by 10 is 6, 100 divided by 10 is 10, and then I would look and I would know that 10 times 2 is 20, so 6 times 2 is 12. Another way you can do this is to think 60% of 20, of means times, and we can write 60% as a decimal. 6/10 times 20 . That also gives you the number 12. Butterfly method will also work. Multiply 60 times 20. That gives you 1,200. Divided by 100. And that would give you 12 as well. Butterfly method always works. This works when you're finding the percent. 60% of 20 gives you 12. This problem also doesn't have a box or a fraction for us, but we can draw our box. We're looking for part and whole. We have 13 of the students in an English class, which leads us to believe that that is part of them. 13 of the students in an English class passed the English test. If these students are 65% of all the students in the class, if these students are a part of the class, then we need to be looking for the whole right here. So I know the butterfly method always works. I can multiply 13 times 100. That would give me 1300 divided by 65. 65 won't go into 1, it won't go into 13, but it will go into 130. 2 times, I put my 2 right above the 0. 2 times 5 is 10, carry a 1. 2 times 6 is 12. 13, subtract, bring down. Be sure and put your 0 above the last 0. So there would be 20 students in the class. I also know that I can reduce the 65% by dividing both top and bottom of the fraction, or numerator and denominator, by 5. I get 13 over 20, which 13 times 1, 20 times 1, I still get the same answer of 20. There are several different ways to solve these problems. You need to choose the one that works best for you. Butterfly method always works. Looking for compatible numbers would be your easiest way, however.